Why does this have to be so difficult? How many times have you had that thought as you navigated through some company's confusing, maddening process? My guess is you could rattle off several experiences without batting an eye. I know I can. Sometimes it's all you can do to keep from screaming. In this video, I share some typical customer frustrations and, more importantly, what can be done to eliminate those frustrations. Hello, I'm Dennis Snow, and this is Speaking of Service Excellence. Just recently, I was helping my mom close an account with a large online bank. She hadn't used this particular account in years, and the balance was just $94. Well, it might as well have been $94,000 with all of the hoops we had to jump through just to close the account. It reached a point where I wanted to tell the agent, just keep the $94. And maybe that was their strategy all along. Now, I realized that this frustrating experience was not the agent's fault. She was simply following the process the bank has in place for closing an account. And maybe there are some good reasons for the hoops that we had to jump through. But it doesn't matter. To the customer, it's a clunky process that will keep me or my mom from ever working with that bank again. Frustrating processes are everywhere. The appliance repair company that tells you a technician will be at your house sometime between 8:30 and noon. Now, from the customer's perspective, whose convenience are they really concerned with? Or the doctor's office waiting room where you sit waiting well beyond your appointment time with no one providing updates of when you'll be seen. And keep in mind, they knew you were coming. You had an appointment. Whose time do they really value? The company phone tree with a mind-boggling number of options, making it nearly impossible to get to a live human to help. How much value do they really place on taking care of their customers? Keep in mind that most of the organizations guilty of those frustrations know they exist. They just don't do anything about it. And while it's maddening for the customer, it's likely even more maddening for the company's frontline employees. They're the ones that have to deal with these frustrated customers every day. And human nature being what it is, employees learn quickly to put an emotional barrier between themselves and the frustrated customer because they know they can't win. They just want to end the interaction as quickly as possible. A wonderful way to delight your customers and your employees is to actually do something about those frustrations. When you do that, you become a beacon of light in an often frustrating customer service world. Consider the following examples. The doctor's office that has an electronic board on the wall that shows where you are in the queue of people waiting to be seen, thus managing your expectations. FastPass at Walt Disney World, pre-COVID, that allows guests to make reservations for popular attractions, dramatically reducing wait times. I also think it was a stroke of genius that for the newer attractions, the queue is designed to be a part of the attraction story. The electric utility that texts customers with regular updates during a power failure. Each of these organizations has identified a customer frustration and done something about it. Customers appreciate the organization's efforts, and employees do too. It's a great way to build customer and employee loyalty. One of the practices I recommend to all of my clients is to have a team meeting 4 times a year with nothing else on the agenda other than these 2 questions. Number 1, what customer frustrations do you regularly have to deal with? And number 2, what can we do about it? Now, if you're a small company, you could hold this service improvement meeting with your entire team. A larger company might hold these meetings at the department level. And you're not going to solve every issue, but let's say you eliminate or at least alleviate 4 customer frustrations a year. That is world-class and sets you apart from your competition. The outcome of this simple approach is that you delight customers rather than frustrate them, and you set your team up for success in serving those customers. Who could ask for anything more? So here's something to think about. What is something that frustrates your customers, and you know those frustrations exist, and what can you do about it? I hope that you found the ideas in this video to be beneficial. If you'd like information about how Snow & Associates can assist your organization, or you'd simply like access to additional customer service resources, please visit our website at www.snowassociates.com. Thanks so much for watching.